Did you know one of the most powerful pharaohs in history ruled for an astonishing 66 years? Meet King Ramesses II. Born into a world of opulence and power, Ramesses II was the son of Pharaoh Seti I and Queen Tuya, rulers of one of the most advanced civilizations of their time. His birth in around 1300 BC marked the arrival of an individual who would etch his name into the annals of history. Raised in the heart of a thriving Egypt, young Ramesses was nurtured in a politically charged environment. His parents, Seti I and Queen Tuya, were instrumental in shaping the future king's worldview and instilling in him a deep understanding of statesmanship. Seti I, renowned for his military prowess and architectural accomplishments, was a profound influence on Ramesses, who would later follow in his father's footsteps to become a great builder and warrior king. As the young prince grew, so did his grasp of diplomacy and leadership. His early life was marked by a series of rigorous training programs designed to prepare him for his future role as pharaoh. From mastering the art of warfare to understanding the nuances of administration, Ramesses II was being groomed to rule. As he neared his 25th birthday, a pivotal moment arrived. With the passing of his father, the mantle of leadership fell upon Ramesses' young shoulders. Ascending the throne in the year 1279 BC, he was to become the third pharaoh of the 19th dynasty of Egypt. Yet, at the dawn of his reign, few could have predicted the indelible mark this young king would leave. His rule would not only shape Egypt but also impact the world at large, leaving behind a legacy that would echo through the corridors of history. As he ascends the throne at the tender age of 25, little did the world know the indelible mark he would leave. From the moment he became pharaoh, Ramesses II embarked on a journey that would transform Egypt. Ramesses II, often known as Ramesses the Great, ascended to the throne as a young man, but his reign was marked by an unquenchable thirst for power and a visionary understanding of architecture and artistry. His rule is often characterized by his military campaigns, especially those against the Hittites, a nearby empire that posed a significant threat to Egypt's sovereignty. Known for his bravery and tactical genius, he led his army to numerous victories, including the famous Battle of Kadesh, where his strategic wit turned the tide of battle in Egypt's favor. But Ramesses II was not just a warrior king. He was a diplomat who understood the value of peace. Recognizing the futility of endless warfare, he brokered a peace treaty with the Hittites, the first recorded peace treaty in history, marking a significant turning point in his reign and world history. Yet perhaps what stands out most about Ramesses II's reign was his monumental construction projects. From the Ramesseum, his mortuary temple, to the grandiose Abu Simbel, these structures were not merely architectural masterpieces, but a testament to his vision and ambition. He transformed the landscape of Egypt, etching his legacy in stone for all time. And under his rule, Egypt prospered. The Nile's floodwaters were generous, resulting in bountiful harvests. Trade flourished, filling the royal coffers and enabling the pharaoh to fund his ambitious projects. His reign ushered in an era of stability and prosperity that lasted for decades, allowing Egyptian civilization to reach new heights. But Ramesses II's reign was not just about battles and buildings. It was about the people who lived during his time, their culture, their beliefs, and their daily lives. It was about an era that saw Egypt's influence spread far and wide. His reign was more than just battles and buildings, it was a time of great prosperity and growth. Imagine a king so great his monuments still stand tall after thousands of years. This is the story of King Ramesses II, a pharaoh whose architectural ambition reshaped the landscape of ancient Egypt. His reign ushered in an era of monumental construction, leaving behind structures that not only showcased his power and glory, but also became iconic symbols of Egypt's illustrious history. One of his most significant architectural achievements was the construction of the city of Ramesses. This was no ordinary city. It was designed to be a reflection of the king's greatness, a city worthy of a god. Located in the fertile lands of the Nile Delta, Ramesses boasted grand palaces, temples, and gardens. Its strategic location near the eastern border also made it a bustling hub of trade and military operations. To this day, the remnants of Ramesses offer glimpses into the grandeur of Ramesses II's reign. But the crowning glory of Ramesses II's architectural feats were the temples at Abu Simbel. These temples were not just places of worship, but a testament to the divine status of the pharaoh. The larger of the two temples, dedicated to Ramesses himself, features 4 colossal statues of the king, each towering over 20 meters in height. Inside, the walls are adorned with intricate carvings depicting his military victories and divine lineage. The smaller temple, dedicated to his queen Nefertari, is equally impressive. It is one of the few instances in Egyptian art where the queen is depicted as the same size as the king, a testament to Nefertari's importance in Ramesses II's life and reign. These architectural marvels were feats of engineering, requiring thousands of workers and decades to complete. But they were more than just structures of stone. They were symbols of the pharaoh's power, his divine connection, and his enduring legacy. These structures, a testament to Ramesses II's vision, stand as a reminder of his powerful reign. The city of Pi-Ramesses and the temples at Abu Simbel are enduring testaments to the architectural genius and grand vision of King Ramesses II, a pharaoh whose influence can still be seen and felt thousands of years later. But who was Ramesses II, the man behind the crown? Behind the golden mask and the monumental statues, Ramesses II was more than just a king. He was a husband, a father, and a man who outlived many of his offspring. The royal household of Ramesses II was bustling with life. He had numerous wives, but his chief consort was Queen Nefertari. Their love story is etched on the walls of the queen's tomb, demonstrating a mutual respect and affection rarely seen in ancient times. Ramesses II was also a father, and not just to a handful of children. It is believed that he fathered around 50 sons and 50 daughters, though the exact number remains a mystery. Imagine, if you will, the grandeur of the royal palace echoing with the laughter and cries of an army of royal children. Now let's talk about his longevity. Ramesses II lived into his 90s, an extraordinary feat in a time when the average life expectancy was significantly less. This long life allowed him to rule Egypt for 66 years, one of the longest reigns in ancient Egyptian history. What about his character? The records and inscriptions give us a glimpse into the man he was. Ramesses II was a king who loved grandeur and spectacle, as seen in the colossal monuments he built. But he was also a man of letters, a poet who penned verses about his victories and his love for Queen Nefertari. His inscriptions reveal a man with a strong sense of duty and a deep love for his country. He was a warrior, a builder, a poet, but also a man with a keen sense of justice. He was known for his administrative reforms that aimed at ensuring fairness and justice for his subjects. Despite his powerful reign, Ramesses II was, after all, a man with a family and a personal life. Behind the crown and the grandeur, he was a man who loved deeply, worked tirelessly, and ruled with a vision of fairness and prosperity for his people. Thousands of years later, the legacy of King Ramesses II still echoes through the sands of Egypt. Ramesses II, also known as Ramesses the Great, left a lasting imprint on the land of the Nile. His reign, marked by grandeur and impressive architectural feats, continues to be a source of inspiration and admiration. His influence is not confined to the borders of Egypt, but has permeated the world over, as scholars, historians, and enthusiasts alike marvel at the accomplishments of this great ruler. A key relic of his legacy is his mummy, discovered in the late 19th century. The remarkably preserved state of his body has given us invaluable insights into the life and times of the pharaohs. His mummy serves as a tangible link to the past, a reminder of the grandeur and mystique of an era long gone. Beyond the grave, Ramesses II's fame has only grown. His name is frequently mentioned in books, documentaries, and popular culture, attesting to his enduring allure. He's been portrayed in films, television series, and even video games, often depicted as a powerful and wise ruler. His life and reign have become subjects of fascination, capturing the imaginations of millions around the globe. His impact on Egypt is immeasurable. His reign is often considered a high point in the history of ancient Egypt, a period of prosperity and cultural richness. The awe-inspiring monuments he commissioned, including the Ramesseum and the Abu Simbel temples, continue to stand as testaments to his ambition and vision. These architectural wonders draw visitors from all corners of the world, contributing significantly to Egypt's cultural heritage and tourism industry. Ramesses II's rule was not just a chapter in Egypt's history, it was a narrative of resilience, ambition, and grandeur that has transcended time and space. His life was a tapestry of extraordinary achievements, and his legacy is a monument to human ambition and the power of one man's vision. King Ramesses II, a ruler so powerful and influential, his name and his legacy continue to stand the test of time.